What gave you the idea of, you know what, I'm gonna bring brother and pops out here?
Because we all like hunting, and wanted to bring Dad for him being the one that taught us how to work hard and got us to where we are and made us successful in our careers. And kind of all started, my wife was, the backstory is, people were elk hunting last year. I'm like, God, I really want to go elk hunting. So whatever, I started bringing it up to the wife, and the wife's like, oh yeah, that sounds like a fun idea. You think you really want to do something like that? I'm like, you know what, yeah, I think I do. So I called my brother, I'm like, hey, let's go elk hunting and bring Dad.
We want to just do a one-time thing, kind of, one of the bucket list type of deals. We had talked about it for probably 5-6 years now. And then my brother's wife contacted me, and my brother's turned 40. She wanted to do a trip for him, plan a trip for him. So I was kind of in the process of setting it all up. And then he had told her that, oh, I'm gonna call my brother, we're gonna go elk hunting, because we were getting pretty serious about it, and nope, we're gonna do it this year. And she's like, crap, now I gotta tell him, and that's kind of how it really started rolling from there.
It wasn't so much about coming out here and having to kill an animal. I don't do that at home. It's not that big. It's just the experience, like you say. I don't get to see my two sons all the time, one more than the other, but they said, let's do this. That's a great time. All three of us can spend the whole week together, which we haven't done, of course, in years and years, because one's 40 and the other one's 38. They go their direction, families, and I go mine, and yeah, it's just something I had to do. There's a big field down low, and all of a sudden you start seeing these critters just at daylight, and you're watching binoculars, and they're going this way, that way, and pretty quick you see, well, there's a nice set of horns. And then he kind of drifts off. Hey, buddy, I'm over here. Get back here. Get back here. And what they're still coming is, all right, there's 2, 3, as many as there is. It's like pick and choose. They all kind of funneled, one to the right, to the left. We didn't, nothing close. But Van, another hunter, bang, and then bang. You go there, and there they were. It's just, the animals are numerous. The animals are numerous.
We got a phone call saying there's a bunch of elk out in the alfalfa field. And they said, if you guys can double time it, we can get out there and see if we can put a stock on them. And we actually set up on the one end of the alfalfa field as my dad and another guy were trying to put a stock on the elk, and we were just gonna maybe catch them if they came back past us. And those guys got pinned down, so they couldn't move at all. And then they sent me in on the other side. We snuck in on 4 bulls. The one that they thought was a shooter was all busted up, so I passed on that one. And then a bunch of cows and busting out the woods that we didn't know that many elk were in the woods there. And there was just a tiny little patch, and ultimately decided to take that one.
There we go. Okay, we got him down.
And you're just kind of glad to be done the first day, but it's almost like it's done too soon. You barely got to enjoy it, any of it. You want to experience a little more.
Oh man, we put on 37,000 miles. At least it felt like it with these old 63-year-old legs. Yeah, we're chasing them here, chasing them there, trying to catch this one, catch that one. And like somebody threw a switch. These elk, you didn't hear nothing. There's no bugling, no screaming, no nothing. And it's like, all right, what happened? The animals get that spooked, they all left the area. Did some aliens come down and pick them up and move them? Where did critters all go? No success at all. I don't know if we even, other than that one group, that's all we've seen coming off the field. We tried a pond. I thought for sure the pond thing was going to work because it's so dry. God, they should be jumping over each other, swimming out there or something. All we've seen is 3 ducks and a couple birds. This is going to work. This could really work because of the setup, they're a little bit more in the open. If we can get down into that swamp or low area and just get a good look, because they're close enough, you know, and hopefully I wasn't been running until I got, you know, confidence, like I can do this. I'm gonna do this.
Got him.
Pressure's off. I don't have to run no more.
Congratulations.
I'll live to see another day. I guess I'll even go back to work without taking a week off. And it just worked out. Up over that little knob, and there they are, and it's bang, that's mine out there. What the heck?
When I heard that shot, those couple shots, it was pretty exciting. I was happy. And then all of a sudden, things unfolded on our end, and it was, you know, things got a little crazy on our side of the field there. Stop. You're done. Heard over here, we're watching a big one waiting for him to cross. Jose just popped over. He's like, oh, there's a bull here, we're gonna shoot this one. I'm like, okay, let's go. And then there's the one we seen from yesterday. There's 3 bulls, eh? Yeah, and a smaller one in the back, and then he popped out. And then bam.
Let's go get him.
That's a rush. That's not even close to whitetail hunting.
Love seeing my kids get them or grandkids. That's more important than me, you know, because they're hard-working kids. They enjoy it. So it's like, all right. And when Zach sold me the picture, it's like, all right, now we done it. You know, it wasn't just because we all killed something. It's because we're all with a big smile. Hey, sometimes money don't buy that. It's the experience, you know.
He's the guy that taught us rights and wrongs, and he's the guy that we look up to. You know, we want to be like him, work hard, and provide for our families, and enjoy the outdoors and enjoy the simple things. You know, it's not all about having fancy stuff, and just enjoy the family and the simple things. Yeah.
Is there something that you would like to tell your dad?
Oh, yeah, I mean, make me tear up here.
I know it's tough. You take you a second. We have to ask these questions because
Yeah.
this is what'll make it worth it for you guys. So, open mic. What would
Yeah.
what would you tell your dad?
Thank you for everything. Taught me to be the man I am.
And thanks for coming. I love you. You know, hopefully we can get on maybe another hunt again.
Without them, this wouldn't have happened. It just would not have happened. Maybe I'm too conservative. Some people call it cheap. I go conservative. It's just better language. But yeah, thanks, boys.